Hi there. Today I'm here to show you how to create a diorama. A diorama is basically any kind of scene that captures a moment in time and actually puts things in a relative scale that looks real. So basically my 6-year-old daughter was assigned to create a diorama based on some kind of animal theme that she chose. She chose the Kraken, but I convinced her to go with the Giant Pacific Octopus. Anyways, so here's the project. Basically, what you do is you have to get some key supplies. Some of those supplies are here. There you go. A Costco box, one acrylic spray paint, blue from Michael's. Now this is for an underwater theme, or in her case for her Giant Pacific Octopus. A glue gun with glue sticks, an X-Acto knife for a box cutter, scissors, one paper printed cutout or pictures of sea life, sandpaper sheet for the sandy floor bottom, one box of crayons and markers actually to create the background, a few mini seashells, a few 3D featured sea life. Like for hers, she did the octopus, but if you're going to do shark, lobster, or something else, and you can pick something else. Fuzzy sticks or pipe cleaners to create seaweed, sea plants, and sea kelp. Popsicle sticks, construction paper of different hues like green, blue, black for background and sea kelp forests. 2 cardboard backs or heavier weight paper for backing the picture cutouts that you'll have and making tabs to hold the animals that you're going to cut out in place. 2 cups of large nuts. This is for the cave that we were going to build for the octopus. A half yard of organdy and other thin ribbon. This is for the octopus, specific to the octopus, for the eggs. And a half cup of rice for the eggs, for the octopus eggs. So this is what she did. This project right here is what she finished up in class. I took a lot of it apart so I can recreate it for you today. Basically, all I did when she was at home was to get the box, spray paint it with acrylic spray paint. In the background, I drew a lot of sea kelp kind of looking stuff. We cut out pieces of green construction paper of different kind of green hues, and we pasted it in ways that look like sea kelp in the background. On the side here, you can see that we cut out seahorse, fish, other fish. She put in a sea lion there, and other fish, just to decorate it, and even starfish. So basically these are the materials that we're going to be working with. Here's some medium to large nuts. There's the glue gun. There's the different construction paper and backing. Here's the organdy type of ribbon that you should look for if you're going to do an octopus, and you can string it up, and this is the way they lay eggs in strands. Eggs are the rice. Some popsicle sticks, marker, seashells, cut out from chomps of a shark, a cutout that I printed out of a sperm whale, and 3D kind of creatures like that octopus, 3D kind of turtle, and a 3D kind of lobster. Okay. So let's get this party started. Okay, so here we go. All right, so like I said, I took this apart already for the most part, but she really built this in class with her teacher and her friends. So I'm going to recreate the cave. After basically you get the cardboard cutout and a picture of waves, I took an X-Acto knife and cut out these waves from the cardboard, spray painted it all. Okay. This box I got from Costco because they're always giving away free boxes. A shoe box just wouldn't fit, and I cut out the parts here so it's more open. But I left this just to kind of keep the tabs in. And what I liked about the Costco boxes is that they have handles on each side so you can actually carry it. Okay, so the first thing that I want to do is I actually want to build the cave. If you look inside, I kind of made an outline of where I'm going to be building the cave from the nuts that the octopus supposedly will live in. So I'll do that now with the glue gun. Just like put in some nuts there. So I'm going to use this glue gun. It's pretty nasty. And I'm going to take, these nuts here, and I'm just going to throw them in here and build the cave. I sent some really large nuts to school, but they didn't send them back, so we're going to have to settle for these kind of nuts that aren't as big. Actually, I'll just put the whole thing in there. Just toss these in. So the Giant Pacific Octopus are basically about 150 pounds. They are the size of a grown man, but they can lift about 4 times that weight, or about 800 pounds. They live till they're about 5 years old, and during that time they can lay up to 100,000 eggs, and they lay them in strands that apparently hang from the cave or somewhere thereof. So I'm quickly trying to build this right here. That's the cave. I like to use a lot of glue to do my thing. There's a lot of glue strands that are coming down here. I'll just clean up later in the interest of time. So basically I'm going to do all this and it's going to be built, okay? So you get the idea. You kind of like stack it up, build it up, and make a cave for this sea life. It's a pretty nice nutty home. Alright, so I'll finish the rest later. But basically that's what it's going to kind of look like, okay? You're going to build that cave up in a circle. And the next thing is that you make the eggs. So like I said, they can lay up to 100,000 eggs during their lifetime, and they come out looking like strands. If you look it up on the internet, it kind of looks like this. So what I did was I got this kind of organdy ribbon right here, and I put glue on it, glue gun, all of this stuff, and I rolled it in rice. So then it looks like this. Now what I'm going to do is, before you came, I cut out, well, before I started this, I cut out little holes with an X-Acto knife that fits, you know, these kinds of popsicle sticks. I put one here, I put one back here, I put one right up here, right above the cave. So what we're going to do is, we're going to glue this on top of the popsicle stick, and we're going to anchor it into the wall. So just basically go like, this, like that. So it just hangs. It's not going to go anywhere now. And in fact, I'll just put some back here, so when I yank, stick it in there, it stays in there. So there it goes. I'm going to anchor it in there. Okay, I'll fix that later. So it's going to hang from the cave just like that, okay? And I'll fix it later so it's not dragging below. Now the next thing is making tabs. So over here, as you can see, I like, well, my kid, she found this sperm whale. It was kind of within the scale that we needed. I cut it out for her, she colored it, and then we made tabs. This right here is basically cardboard tab that we already glued down. So what you would do is, I got like a file folder, and what you can do is just take the file folder, cut out a rectangle, and just fold it in half. Or any kind of cardboard. So you fold it in half like that, and then you glue it down in whatever angle you want to set the animal. Like I did this for that animal. I yanked this off. So there's that guy right there. Now I'm going to make him dive. Okay, so this is glued down. I'm going to make him dive so it looks more 3D, and this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to put this glue on top here. I'm going to put this glue right in here like that, and I'm going to stick this up here. So he's diving. Yeah, he is. Look at that. Okay. So now he's diving in there. Because why? Because sperm whale are predators of the giant Pacific octopus, who happens to live from Southern California coast all the way up around the Pacific Rim to south of Japan. So there you go. There he is diving. Okay, so the next thing is you have sea life, right? I'm not going to use this turtle, and it is too big, but just as an example, this is like sea life that you can use to do, you know, something like that. And what I did for the octopus is, as you can tell, this used to be a magnet on a fridge, and I took them off. I took away the magnets, and what I'm going to do basically is glue these things to the bottom of these popsicle sticks, and then I'm going to anchor it into the wall, the back of that cardboard. So as you can tell, I already did this for this giant Pacific octopus. Here's the magnet. I already glued it, and here's a popsicle stick. So you know, it's pretty rigid, so it won't even move. But I'm going to just stick it in here like that, and you can see that it'll just like hang out there. There he is. Hey octopus, how you doing? And then here's the a diver, because they're friendly to humans. They're known to be gentle creatures. Hello, hello, hello. He's a scientist. Okay, so now we also have, I'm not going to put in a shark. They eat sharks, by the way. But if I wanted to, as you can tell, I already put backing on it to like make it stiff. This was a paper cutout, and I made this to make it stiff. And if I wanted to, I could have anchored it like this. I don't know, maybe not on the sea bottom floor, but maybe I could have glued it up here or did something else to make it more 3D. I don't need all that though. I got a lot of stuff going on in there already. So the next thing is maybe shells. So for shells, there's already some shells down there. I had some other kind of sea life. It stayed at school, but that's okay. We're gonna take this shell, you can like glue it nearby. So there's like some shell action going on. Maybe there. Okay, this is what kids like, so just go like that. No biggie. I mean, just random shells. Okay, so there's shells. As long as I'm here, I'm gonna put in some nuts. Shells and nuts. Oops. So giant Pacific octopus are very intelligent creatures, and they've been known to like solve puzzles in captivity, and they have great memories, kind of like elephants, and they have awesome eyesight. So that's a 3D octopus diorama, but you can modify it any way you want to make any other kind of diorama in underwater ocean. I'll like tape my kid presenting this later for fun. Okay, thanks for watching.